married to an entrepreneur is hard work, but it's worth it when it works.
You got your hands full every day like I do. You got kids, you got a marriage that you're trying to work, a business that you're trying to make work.
And finding time for the kids and keeping it spontaneous. Boy, that was good last night.
Oh, shut up. Nobody teaches you how to manage a business or manage a relationship or marriage. Everybody's just trying to do the best that they can. The purpose of the show is to give you some tools on how to make the marriage and the business work. We don't do it perfect, but we're figuring it out.
Oops.
What?
Hey, welcome to the G&E Show. Grant Cardone and at Elena Cardone. Follow Elena on Instagram.
Loving the follows.
You guys are awesome, by the
you
way.
are.
Thank you for joining us at Grant Cardone Studios, Grant Cardone TV. Every Wednesday at 12 p.m. we bring you a show about
The business of marriage.
the biz of marriage.
Business of marriage.
I was watching a blab last night, and this woman's talking about relationships and what?
Just slipped. I'm good.
And she's talking about, when things aren't going good and the people that she brings into her life, and that, this woman actually thinks that she has nothing to do with the situations going on in her life. And I'm watching this blab because I watch people, what they're doing on streams and stuff to learn. What are people thinking about?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there thinking, dude, you got something to do with this. She is convinced. This woman is convinced. There's just bad, awful people that keep showing up in her life, and I couldn't help myself, and I texted her, and I added in the message, hey babe, you got something to do with this.
What was that reaction? Because most people don't really have that as a consideration that could be true.
Yeah. Well, she's got it in her consideration now because I dropped it. I dropped it on the field of her.
What are we going to be talking about today?
Dude, we're talking about persistence. We're talking about how to make a relationship work long term and how much follow-up, how you have to persist in order for that to ever happen. Everyone out there, every athlete, basketball, baseball, football, running, spear throwing,
javelin.
Dude, whatever you're going to do in life, you have to follow through all the way to make your dreams come true. Persistence is the unbelievable. Patience is not the virtue. Persistence is the monster.
This is what I'd like to debate with you about today, actually.
The baby.
Persistence and patience. I don't like patience either, but let's be really clear and honest, because you have a very strong message for people that I feel can get misunderstood at times. I think that persistence can actually be very off-putting. Now, you persisted me for 13 months, but the persistence looked like this. It looked like a phone call. You left a message on my answer machine. Yes, I'm dating myself.
You're dating yourself.
Yes, because this was back in the day of answering machines. Some people might not even remember that.
Yeah, no kidding. Look how fast things are changing, man. It's
You'd leave
unbelievable.
a message on my machine. I wouldn't return the call, and I would get one once a month. It was not threatening. I wasn't upset about it. But people hear your message,
Stalker, follow up.
It's not stalking if it works. 10x everything, and that you hear about persistence with the business. Someone gets a cease and desist letter in our office, and we hail it as a great thing because he's so outgoing. And I know most people do struggle with follow up. So, where's the balance? And I know there's another word you don't like. But where is the fine line when you back off? When is it okay to have a little withdrawal from the scene?
That's a great example. So for those of you who don't know the story, the full story, or why the clock's in the background, by the way, that's not ticking, but it should be.
We can't hear Elena at all. I'm sorry.
Whoa, Elena.
Yeah.
You can't hear Elena right now. You know why? Because what she's saying is ridiculous. See, basically the universe is telling you that Grant knows what the hell he's talking about and she don't. The universe is actually... This right here, what is happening right now, is exactly what is going to happen in your relationship. This is exactly what happens every day that throws you off, distracts you, causes you to want to veer over here, go over there, do this, do that. Pull it up. Okay? This is what happens. This is why marriages fail. This is why companies don't make it. This is why salespeople stop, because noise, John, comes up in the universe. Things don't work. Things don't go as planned. Welcome to planet Earth, baby. Welcome to whether or not your dreams are going to become a reality or whether they're not. I want to give you a Buddha quote. Buddha supports me in my stalking. Buddha supports me in my just unrelentless and unreasonable persistence. And the quote is, and by the way, I'll be taking your comments at Grant Cardone TV. Buddha says, the greatest quote of all times, the quote I use to basically support me in all my endeavors of relentless and unreasonable persistence to follow up is, in the confrontation between the stream and the rock, the stream always wins, not through strength, but through perseverance. Buddha. Please, Elena.
Okay.
A moment.
But, you know,
La.
yeah.
Can I have some la music?
I still
La.
want to disagree with you on this point because you said, I think you teach and push it too far to where people actually
that
get
way. I want
scared.
you to go that way a little bit.
Stop interrupting me.
Okay,
It
go
really
ahead.
bugs me.
See, I'm persistent.
No, it's not persistent. That's what I'm trying to say. There comes a time when people actually get fearful and afraid and annoyed by too much persistence. And I think you don't teach people the other side, which is it's okay to withdraw a little bit. Look, there's 7 billion people on planet Earth. Are you going to persist down a rabbit hole when someone clearly doesn't want communication with you until they're putting cease and desist and restraining orders on you? I'm sorry, that is not cool. That is not cool. That is not persistence. That is something else. It's scary.
Baby, did you put a cease and desist on me?
No, because you called me once a month.
No, I called you twice a month. I called you twice a month. You think it's once a month. I know how many times I was calling.
It was enough to where I didn't feel threatened or afraid. It wasn't 30 phone calls in one day. It wasn't 10x like all the way.
Yes, it was 10x. It was. You see, but she didn't think it was 10x all the way. She didn't think I was hamming her. You know why?
But if you would have, it would have terrified me. And you went in another angle. You see, you were smart. You became friends with my friends. Then you became safe to me. You weren't this scary guy. If you would have called me that many times and showed up at my door and I would have run into you where I was, I probably would have called the police on you.
So what she's saying is my perseverance had a creativity, had a special quality, basically, that did not make me look like a freak or a nutcase. Stay with us. This is a G&E show. We're talking about persistence.
Repairing credit takes time, it takes energy, and it takes resources. With so many options to repair your credit, how do you get started? At Safe Credit Solutions, our #1 priority is to create a plan for you to repair your credit effectively. Our goal at Safe Credit Solutions is to provide immediate and ethical service to ensure your credit score rises and you can get qualified for the things you want in your life. Safe Credit Solutions has a credit portal for its clients to track progress and keep you involved and in control of your credit repair. Clients have been known to see results as soon as 30 to 45 days from starting. Visit safecreditsolutions.com, that's safecreditsolutions.com, to get started and have one of our FICO certified consultants start the process on your credit repair. That's safecreditsolutions.com. Today's world is digital, and every business, if they want success and expansion, must learn to thrive in this digital environment. Snowbot serves you, your company, and your business to help you develop software that will optimize your revenue, attract more customers, and increase your website conversions. With offices in Helsinki, Eastern Europe, and Tokyo, Snowbot focuses on web development, mobile app development, and design. To get your business thriving in this digital landscape, let us provide all the solutions needed to increase your conversion, keep attention, and grow your business. Visit snowbot.net, that's snowbot.net, to get started right now. Greatest sales secret of all time. Do you know what it is? This secret is the #1 thing you have to learn to be great in business or in sales. It is vital to increasing income and increasing your business. Grant Cardone's new best-selling webcast will show you the greatest sales secret of all time. Learn how to close the unclosed deals, to pick up extra opportunities, to get to those people who are impossible to close, to shorten sales cycles, increase your profits, and breathe life back into dead deals. When you register now, receive immediately the 10 biggest follow-up mistakes, the 100 ways to stay motivated MP3 and workbook, and get access to a 3.5+ hour webcast for free, along with an 80+ page ebook. If you want to expand in business, you must learn the greatest sales secret of all time, and Grant Cardone will show you what it is. Register now at greatestsalessecret.com. That's greatestsalessecret.com.
Hey,
Hello!
G&E show. Hey guys, come on guys. Okay.
Grant, will you explain
Welcome
what is
back to the
behind
G&E
us?
show. Give yourselves a big hand for making your marriage important enough for you to spend 38 minutes with us today. This is at Elena Cardone. Every Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we bring you a show called the G&E show. Today we're talking about perseverance and persistence in your relationship. Things are going to happen. Things will not go as planned as Jared and Sandy walked down to the altar. They vowed themselves to death do us part. I assure you they will have situations. They will have congregations. They will have to have mediations. They will have negotiations. They will have situations beyond situations that they will have to negotiation through.
Real quick, and then let's continue, because
Oh,
this
dude,
is on my
dude,
mind. What
dude.
is this going on behind me?
We are down to 24 hours before I drop live tomorrow at 2 p.m. for the greatest sales secret.
Ooh, the
By the
greatest
way,
sales
guess
secret.
what it is?
What is it?
It is the thing that got me her. It is the thing that makes me a good father. It is the thing that got me my social media following. It is the thing that got me a 7-digit book deal and a real estate deal and a portfolio and a jet and a happy marriage. By the way, the happy marriage is worth more than all that other stuff, okay?
Oh, yeah. Don't leave me hanging.
Anything you want, folks, you must persist. Buddha said, okay, when the rock and the stream collide,
The streamy will
wins.
winnie.
Because the stream, creativity, it flows over, it flows under, it flows on the side all day, every day, 24/7.
Let's take a caller. I wanna
365.
see-
It keeps going and going and going and going, like I'm going and going right now. And
Let's
you're
see.
like, man, wait a minute,
Before-
I ain't finished.
he's
When
on
I'm
a
going
roll
and
now.
going and going and going, do I have problems?
Yes.
Do I have character defects?
Yes.
Do I have flaws?
Yes.
Did you like the bunny jacket that I got
No.
today? No. Do you not like a lot of things I do?
Sometimes I would agree with that.
Persistence will even overcome character defects. As massive as the ones I
Okay,
have.
well, let's
persistence,
draw
ladies
the line.
and gentlemen.
Let's find that line. That's what I'm interested with you on. A lot of times
Do
that
I
we
find
have
the
this.
line?
You eventually do find the line, but I would like to spare someone else the agony of crossing the line and now having to figure out how
So-
to find the line based on what you tell them. Persist in 10x.
Yeah.
So they're doing 10 phone calls
Number
and
one.
texts and
Number one.
to try to.
Commit to persist.
Okay, and
commit to
then
persist. Number 2, you must find the
end up with
line. You have
orders.
to find the line. Where is the line? See, most people don't ever find the line, dude. They think about where the line is. They never find the line. I'll give you a perfect example. Who pushes everything to the line?
You do.
Other than me.
No, you push it
Other
over
than
the
me. Give me
line,
another
and I have
example.
to reel it back
Give-
in.
Trump. Thank you, Robert. Are you on mic?
He said
Trump pushes all the way to the line.
Trumpy pushes.
Give me another person that pushes all the way.
Madonna did.
Give me another person.
Jobs did.
Kanye.
Steve Jobs did,
Who?
didn't he? Steve
Who?
Jobs, I would say he pushed
Steve
it.
Jobs definitely,
Like,
dude. He
pushed
went.
it.
He didn't know there was a line.
Yeah, I know. He
He's
just-
like, how would we know? How would they know? How would anyone know until we go draw that line? Mm-hmm. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Kanye West, man, he's in the news all the time. I bet you Kanye.
He
probably-
crosses the line.
He crosses it, but how?
I don't like it.
How can you find the line if you're never willing to cross the line? See, what most people do is they just never call back. They don't persist. She says no, you say, okay, well, takes 2. Don't take 2, man. It takes 1. I followed this woman up for 26 phone calls for 13 months. Not one call.
Twice a
not
month.
one email.
It
not
was okay
one,
for me. It was not offensive.
Not one random lunch. Oh, wow, we ran into each other? How did that happen? That's crazy. You're here and I'm here. Oh my God, that evening, she's out with her friends. I'm there, she's there. How does that happen? Because I was freaking committed, dude. I was committed to getting what I want. This is about persisting in your dreams, not a customer. Okay, it's not about customers. It's not about the girl. It's about your dreams. You have to be first committed to persist to get the life you want.
And I would like to take it one step further and say you have to be aware enough to know that there is a line. You have to take somebody else's reality of what they consider to be okay and not okay.
Bad advice she's giving you.
No,
right
I'm
now.
not.
You can't be aware of a line you've never experienced.
So it's okay. You would rather have someone have a restraining order put on them.
No, nobody's getting restraining orders.
How can you reverse that? That's not true.
Nobody's getting that much of the population is getting restraining orders.
Okay. Or cease and assist orders. Your buddy just got
the reason that guy got
in his office.
Well, good for him. He should have gotten one. That's good. He that's a good positive experience. Then he can figure out how to pull back a little bit.
Okay. Well, someone whose hopes and dreams
who's
are
right?
to
Call us,
really
305-865.
have a relationship. Once you get to the point of crossing that line,
okay, now
I'm
going to
not
call
sure
you out
can
right
pull
now.
it back in.
I'm going to call you out right now. If you, and we had this conversation the other night.
Get this off of your face.
If you could go back and do your acting career differently, what would you do differently?
I would probably persist a little bit more. Let's take Chris from North Carolina. Come on. Somebody jump in here and save me. Somebody have my back,
Chris
please.
from North
Come
Carolina.
on.
You know I'm ready to take a side.
Take a side, baby. Jump on, Bray. Let's
Come
go,
on,
man.
Chris.
Come on.
Elena and Grant, I want to say thank you, first of all, for taking my call and having me on the show here. And you know, I'm a huge fan of yours, both of yours. And I've been widowed for about 3 years now.
You've been
I'm
what?
ready to get back in the game.
Wait, you've been
And
what?
Widowed. I lost my wife about 3 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Sorry to hear
Okay.
that,
Yeah,
man.
me too.
Yeah, so I'm widowed, and you know, I'm just kind of want to get back in the game. I want to have kids. I'm 47, and you know, I want to have a little, maybe one more child. But I need to know, where can I go now. I've narrowed down my. I know that I don't want to be with anybody that's not. If she's not a 10X girl, I can't have nothing to do with her first of all, because she's not going to line up with me. Where do I meet somebody that's a 10X girl?
That's a great question.
Online.
I have my answer.
Just,
You
Go ahead,
first.
babe.
Well, you know, knowing the 10X girl, I would just get really specific and really clear, get even more specific on what you want and the type. You know, leave out the stupid details like height and green eyes, because that doesn't matter.
She thought
Take
I
it
was
from
five.
me.
She thought I was what? How
I
tall
thought
am
you were.
5'8"?
I thought my guy was 6'2" with green
Now she
eyes.
knows I'm 12
So when now I know.
Shit.
But listen, get
I
really
said,
clear,
wait till
and
I
then
stand on
ask
my
yourself.
I stand on my network. I
Ask
get like
yourself,
30 feet
a
high.
girl like that, where does a girl like that hang out? Is she hanging out at clubs? I doubt it. You know, is she? You know, where would she go? Where?
Dude.
You know, and you know, is she in activities?
Churches. She's at churches. She's in community meetings. She's in charities.
Yeah.
She's in network marketing. Okay. Now let me tell you, when you
Those
go
are
to some-
hustlers there.
So when you go to these spaces, sometimes what you find is like a little bit like all the way. You know, like ooh.
That's what I'm trying to get you to admit.
But dude, I'm not. But I'm not, dude. I'm not. Look. You know, if I'm crazy, you need to get like me, okay? We were on the plane the other day, and I looked at Elaine and I said, we at 44,000 feet flying 596 miles an hour, okay? No, I want to talk to him. 596 miles an hour. I said,
Right.
How tall am I now, bitch? Yeah! You like that?
altitude.
So Chris, dude, this is what I did to find her. Dude, I went to the places where I knew people had integrity and values, and where I could cuss.
Fill your
and
social
not be made wrong
calendar.
for it, okay?
Fill your
That's the kind of
social
chick I
calendar.
wanted, all right?
Find out
Stay with
your
us,
buddies
T&E
and hang
show.
out
I'm
with
looking
them.
at your comments.
The fall is always the moment when you have to redefine yourself. Easy is not part of success. Easy is not part of life. When I was 33 years old, I faced the lowest point in my life. I was broke. I was battling demons of women, finances, alcohol, and drug addictions. And here I stand in front of you in the top 1% of car salesmen in the United States. Quitting was never an option for me. I keep pushing for my son, for my dreams, and what I'm attempting to create for my own life. My name is Mark Jennison, and this is the Comeback Corner. I was a millionaire twice and lost it all twice. And now I'm here to show you what it takes to come back and stand in the face of adversity, even if that adversity is yourself. This show is designed to prove that no matter how far you fall, no matter how great the defeat or failure, there's always a comeback. There's always an opportunity to redefine yourself, redefine who you are, and come back stronger, better, and faster than before.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/comeback corner. That's youtube.com/comeback corner.
Leave a mark in your neighborhood with a lasting impression. A professional landscape can deliver that and more. And the man to bring it to you is Steve Griggs. Awarded the National Best of Hows in Client Satisfaction in 2016, it's clear why Steve Griggs is the #1 visual artist in landscape design. With 30-plus years of experience, dynamic energy, and the true New Yorker spirit, Steve Griggs brings flexibility and innovation to his craft. With clients such as Dr. Oz and the Palisades Center Mall in West Neck, Steve Griggs crafts and delivers a brilliant landscape plan offering top value to guarantee your backyard oasis at a fair price. Landscaping can increase a home's value 15 to 20% with a return on that investment from 100 to 200%. Steve Griggs treats every client to a transparent, step-by-step, hands-on process from concept to design and implementation. When Steve Griggs promises, he delivers. As a member of the American Society of Landscape Architects, combined with his years of formal training and experience, your landscape will be transformed from ordinary to extraordinary. This isn't landscape design, this is lifestyle design. For more information, visit stevegriggsdesign.com. That's stevegriggsdesign.com. Greatest sales secret of all time. Do you know what it is? This secret is the #1 thing you have to learn to be great in business or in sales. It is vital to increasing income and increasing your business. Grant Cardone's new best-selling webcast will show you the greatest sales secret of all time. Learn how to close the unclosed deals, to pick up extra opportunities, to get to those people who are impossible to close, to shorten sales cycles, increase your profits, and breathe life back into dead deals. When you register now, receive immediately the 10 biggest follow-up mistakes, the 100 ways to stay motivated MP3 and workbook, and get access to a 3.5+ hour webcast for free along with an 80+ page ebook. If you want to expand in business, you must learn the greatest sales secret of all time, and Grant Cardone will show you what it is. Register now at greatestsalessecret.com. That's greatestsalessecret.com.
Guys, come on. Okay?
Come
I'm telling you,
on.
You gotta fix it, bruh. Come on, man.
Welcome back to the G&E Show.
That's right, welcome
we bring
back.
it to you every Wednesday at noon. The business of marriage, the
Yeah.
G and the E, greatness and excellence. We're talking about
Give it to me,
persistence
buddy. Give
in relationships,
Give it to me.
when to cross the line, when to not cross
Okay,
the
now-
line.
Now, Nick
We're finding
Forque,
lines.
Nick Forque on.
We're reading your comments on mygctv.com. Go on.
He says Grant Cardone is a 4-foot monster with a heart of gold. Okay, you have to cross the line yourself in order to know how not to cross in the future.
I don't want to waste that one
But I'm going to tell you,
person
I think you have to
for
cross
that
the
future.
line a little bit to find out where the line is, so you find out where your potential is. Pink Platypus says Elena's Periscope is ahead by a few seconds, but the broadcast is too full to comment. Thank you. Bees Nuts
What?
Bees Nuts says doubt persistence. Look at all the terrible bands and brands carving out a living. You may have more talent, but it means nothing if you don't persist. Dude, you are right, Bees Nuts.
I am not saying do not persist, but there is a point where persistence becomes stalking. I want to take Oli from Jacksonville.
I want to
take Oli from Jacksonville.
We will, okay? Check this out, though.
Oli, hang in
Nick
there.
says there's a fine line between stalker-esque persistence and Grant's stick-to-itiveness.
Yes, Nick, this is what I'm trying to talk about. Oli, I want to hear from Oli, because if this is the girl I'm thinking of, she's actually had a stalker.
Yeah.
So I want to hear from you. So maybe
Because she's got
You
her
can-
picker's broken.
Well, Oli, are
It's
you
not
with
about
us?
the stalker, it's about the picker.
I am not saying do not persist, but there is a point of persistence.
Can't hear
I
guys.
can't hear either.
I want to take all
Hello?
I want
Turn his audio on the Can you?
Okay, are you with us?
Yes,
Oh, okay. Is Oli a girl or a guy? I can't hear yet.
I'm a guy.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, let me hear from you.
I wanted to tell Grant that I had seen him in the 90s in Memphis, Tennessee. I'd seen him in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Persistence does wear resistance. I paid the $300, $200. Every month I'd see Grant. I knew I would leave that meeting selling 30 cars that month.
Wow, dude, that's awesome, brother. Now,
remember you bought a black H2? Do you remember that story?
yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know what I ended up doing with that black H2?
No.
I lost it to my twin brother playing Halo on Xbox.
Did you really?
Yeah, really.
Now, Grant, I know when you're at home, honey, you're right.
Yeah, I tell her she's right all the time.
She's the boss.
And then we end up doing what I want to do. She wanted to go eat Indian food. I said, yeah, baby, you want to eat Indian food? Let's go, man. I can't wait. On the way over there, I switched her to the sushi restaurant.
But do you still believe perception is reality? Human beings have the ability
Do I believe what?
to create.
I didn't
They
get that.
used to say human beings are the only mammal that have the ability to create their own reality. The
Oh,
guy walked
absolutely.
into
I
a
believe
room.
that. Absolutely.
So you're not getting me weak on that.
I believe that.
Okay.
I believe that. I believe that half the world today thinks that Wednesday is hump day. They're halfway through the end of their week. Unknowingly, they only have 4,300 Wednesdays in their entire life. Most people are halfway through. Some people might be on their last Wednesday and they're freaking wasting it because they don't
Now
have
you want to hear, you know, like right now, I'm sitting here talking to you from Jackson, Tennessee. There's a guy posted on Google that there's an Arab on your network to call 911. Do I sound like an Arab?
No, dude, you don't. You
But
sound
I
like
am.
straight up. He's Aryan?
Yeah.
He's Arab? Arab?
Arab. I'm from the Middle. I'm from Pakistan.
Well, good for you, dude.
I'm
You
the
guys
first
know how to persist.
Pakistani
You've
with a
been over
southern
there
accent.
5,000 years, man. You know, the Persians own the freaking planet. They're just trying to get it back again. They're pissed off, man. Damn, we lost the planet, man. Let's get this thing back. I don't blame you guys. Hey, dude, thanks for calling in, Oli. Now, that cat's been watching my entire career. 1989, 1990, 2000. He's been to a bunch of my
He's been
seminars.
with you since before me, boo.
Oh, you
That was like
snap.
the reverse kiss.
I'm going to have sex with her right after this show, okay?
Can we keep this show PG?
Okay. Yeah.
Good
that
Lord.
is PG, dude. What's wrong with that? Our sex is
Dixie,
clean.
can you save me from Nevada,
Dixie.
please, Dixie?
Dixie,
Oh, let's
one
hear
of my-
about Dixie, his
When I was
ex-girlfriend,
20
the
years
love of
old-
his life. Dixie, we're
Dixie,
still
man,
hooked
she was
on
hot,
Dixie.
Man, I was like 18, man. I'd come back
Dixie,
from the
did you
refinery,
have to have the
covered,
name Dixie?
5:30 in the morning, we'd have morning sex.
Oh,
dude. It was
Lord.
good.
Dick,
Dirty,
can we hear from Dixie? Please, Dixie, save me.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, thank you.
I think my husband and I stalked each other.
See, there you go. So I'm right. Dixie, right?
Well, no, not really, because if he had come on real strong, I would have backed off because I do not like a stalker.
Yeah.
I win.
So
You
what
lose.
did- what did
One
he
for
do?
me, 0 for you.
No, that's not true, dude. Everybody's pulling for me on here. Trust me, okay? So what did he do that allowed his persistence to be creative enough to feel like more like, oh man, this is a man that really knows what he wants and he's going to stay with it?
Flowers, attention, compliments, and the end product is over 50 years in a marriage.
Wow, that is awesome,
Oh my
man.
God.
That is awesome.
I love that.
You know, so you know, I was watching this thing last night, Dixie. That's awesome. Did you like your husband immediately when you saw him?
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, she didn't like
It was love at first sight for both of us. It
Yeah.
was instantaneous.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome.
love that
you ought to,
story.
you ought to like write a movie or something.
My
See,
love at first
see-
sights were like disasters.
Yeah. And that's what this chick was saying last night. Thanks, Dixie. This is what this woman was saying last night. She's like, you know, if it doesn't feel good to me right away, we're not doing it.
We wouldn't
Like,
be together.
Dude, you need to clean up your own stuff. That thing you're getting, I go off my gut instincts. A gut is a muscle. It's a piece of meat. Okay? It's
Never
your
thought of that.
stomach, dude. It's where food gets digested. It's got acid and shit
yeah,
in
but
it, right? If you put your finger in there, it would destroy it to the bone.
I think you should not ignore your perceptions.
You ignored, you responded to your perceptions, but you were so screwed up. You couldn't get the
You
proper
needed
vibration
a
from me.
year to mature and percolate before I could, even consider you.
weren't-
You needed to
I
clean your
wasn't the-
act up for
no,
a
but
year.
tell everybody right. I wasn't the problem. You were.
Well,
be honest.
let's admit it. We were both a little.
No, dude. I was fine, dude.
Oh yeah.
I was fine.
You were fine.
Dude, I was fine. Now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have those videos? I do. Look, can you play one of those for me? Okay. By the way, the timer you see in the background, 1 hour and 1 day and 55 minutes. Is that what it is?
One day, 1 hour, 55 minutes.
That's how much
30
time we have
seconds.
until Greatest Sales Secret goes live at 2 p.m. tomorrow. It's a live seminar I'm going to deliver to your phone, your tablet, or your computer. And it's not the $249 you see right here. Right now, it's only $49. So grab it, get it. You're going to freaking love it. And it comes with an 85-page ebook and the 10 biggest mistakes you make in follow-up, exactly what Elena's talking about, and my newest best-selling ebook yet to be released. Play it, Robert. Let's see. That's what's inside of me. There's a beast inside of me.
Well, I never want to see that.
A killer.
Again.
A hunter, okay? A guy that, I mean, I wish I didn't know anything about grammar. There's a part of me that's so freaking, like, raw. Do y'all like it when you're like no commas, no periods, nothing, just run-on sentences, just like, you know, like this animal, dude. Like, I just want to come out.
What is happening?
Don't you guys want that, man? I hate all this political, country club correct.
Well, obviously, people are rising above. They're angry. They're protesting. I think that's what's happening on the
but I've been like this
political
for a long
side
time,
on both
man.
sides. I know you have. You've been.
I just want this freaking alien. I love that movie where the alien popped out because I'm like, I got something inside of me that needs to get out.
You're like the Hulk.
And if you're like that, folks, I just want to give you permission today to persist, to find the line, to push things. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. I want to take Diana.
So you guys get, because you know what that is inside of you? It's your dreams, man. It's your dreams, okay? And there's no boundaries on that dream. There's ethics, but like.
Okay, can I ask you one final question before we ask Diana to come on the line?
Please.
I understand you have this alien beast inside of you that needs to come out. I understand that. But let's pretend like we're not together and you need to unleash that on me because you have to get it out. Am I then expected to like want to go out with that?
Okay, now Trump said this the other day, I think. He's like, look, I can become whoever.
Answer the question.
I am answering.
Okay.
Listen to the answer.
Okay.
Trump said the other night, I can become.
Can you respect that maybe I don't want that and let me be? Is there anything wrong with giving
become who I need
some
to become whoever I need to be. Now, they're going to take that and twist it and say, oh, he'll flip and say whatever. Look, you need to become whoever you can be. If I need to tone it down a little bit, I will. But I also need to, look, every woman wants a guy that's got range. Nobody wants a guy that operates in his one, plays one note.
What about
who
a woman?
wants to be married to some guy?
Do you want a woman that has that range?
Dude, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I want a woman that can freaking throw down and have a freaking blast, whatever that looks like, and then also go to the charity event and be very proper. I want range.
So you want somebody who can cross the line and, if need be, reel it back and
on my wish list of women was this. This was my wish list. Okay, it was the best way I could write it. Consider the beast. Okay, I'm like, I want a woman that my buddies want to fuck, but they know they can't because she's so ethical. And that's exactly what I got. A guy, my friends love Elena. They don't want to screw her, right? That's not what they want to do. They love Elena. They want to hang out with Elena. If I wasn't there, they'd want to spend time with you, have a drink with you, watch a game with you, play on the beach with you. But they know that you're just a cool chick, dude.
Yeah. Thank you.
And that means
I can
range,
actually kind of see what
range.
you mean there.
And she would tell you, if she was really honest right now, she would benefit more from.
And you could maybe pull it back. So I agree.
Well, but you can't pull it back if you never take it there. Most people never take it there. Okay, it's like an acting class.
Yeah, the one time I tried to take it there,
pressing all the way across.
That is true. I do. I could go further.
Yeah.
We were playing, and I brought this up previously, but we were playing that mafia game, and I tried to cross the line, and I got really angry to try to defend myself. That didn't work, and now it's like, well, you know. Anyway,
you're the only one thinking about it.
I'm saying every now and then I try to cross the line, and if it doesn't work, I'm like,
Every now and then. If you guys want to get used to this,
but
you
I
need to
didn't
do it more
like the way
often.
I felt about myself when I crossed that line.
Because you hadn't done it enough. You haven't done it enough.
It didn't feel good.
I ride
it didn't
a bike.
feel like me.
Scarlett rides a bike, she falls off, she's not going to feel good about it, dude. You know when she's going to feel good about it? When she learns how to ride the bike. Keep doing it until you can jump curbs, right?
Yeah.
Till you can do crazy
Yeah.
shit with it. How about this? Until you can fall and it don't even matter. How about those bike riders that they fall, they're like, dude, was that a good fall or what? See, you got to practice the freaking, going
So you
across the
have
line,
to-
bringing it back, man.
But it didn't feel good, and it did feel
Beige,
uncomfortable.
baby,
I understand.
Baby, you were hot that night. Beige. Appreciate
from
all your
Mobile.
comments, by the way. Appreciate all your comments. We're talking about persistence, Beige. What do you think? Who's right, Grant or Elena? You're both right.
I don't know. I'm kind of neutral. But I will say the way that my husband married me was through persistence. He was very, very assertive. No doubt about it.
So
I mean,
you like being dominated?
well, no,
She does.
I
She's
say
lying.
it's
You're lying
like-
right now.
It
I can
was
hear that.
something
There was a
very-
pause.
It was something like animalistic about the way that he was so persistent. Just
Manly.
we met on like this. Yeah, we
I
met
do
on
like a
this,
man. No,
Yeah,
there's a
dude.
line.
I love it.
There is
What
a
kind of
line.
man or woman would ask for something and then want something and then back off from it? Who is that?
Right.
Nobody
does that.
Yeah. So look, I want to find something I want. I want my kids to find something they want and persist to get it.
Right.
And I want that in Elena. I need to know in my partner, my wife, that she will cross the line to protect me, my family, my dreams, our kids.
That's easier for me to do. If I feel threatened any way, shape, or form, someone's messing with my family, something happens and I will jump in and handle that. But when it comes to my personal things, I have a little more uncomfortability. I don't know what that's
So what
about.
advice, Beige, do you have for Elena? I know you want to help her out here.
Well, I don't know. I mean, in different regards, we're probably a little different. I mean, because I being a woman myself, I'm a little more persistent and aggressive than I probably should be, whether it's, within my personal life or at work, with sales. It's all the same to me. But, I do respect the fact that she can come in and protect her family. I do the same thing. So I agree with her on that. Now, as far as going to get what you want, Grant, as a guy, I 100% back that because it's something attractive to me about men who do that.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like when you said character defects, something about persistence equals character defects or blocks them out. I completely agree with that.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for calling in, Beige. I appreciate that. What we're talking about is persistence. I don't think anybody watching is going to say that you're not going to need persistence in your marriage.
No,
or with
definitely.
your kids, okay? Or with your mom or your dad or a brother or uncle and aunt or, with your business. How about your business? Or how about this? Most important thing is your dreams. And that's what me and Elena have always had in common, our dreams. I'm like, hey, look, you want me to give up on my dreams? I don't want you to give up on yours, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to come into my world and sell your dreams out. I don't want to come into your world and get mine watered down. And that was the biggest problem with all my relationships. So I had to go find a woman that would support that. The fact that she wasn't interested in me in the beginning.
Didn't seem to faze him any.
Well, yeah, because you were the one. I said, that chick could actually, she's got the horsepower and the creativity and wouldn't be threatened by a guy that actually wants to do something big, wants to be a star, wants to be known, wants the limelight. I want her to I want all that stuff, man. And I want to be able to say it out in public. And I want to live a high life and a big life and have nice things and do nice things.
You picked right on that. I give you that.
But you know what it meant? Please don't do that. Okay, everybody's tearing up my
I'm
equipment
practicing
today, okay?
tearing up the
I bought
place
that,
now.
You didn't. And so everybody says, I want all these things, but you guys got to be willing to cross the lines. You got to be willing to persist. You got to be willing to follow up. By the way, that's what I'm talking about tomorrow at 2 p.m. Okay, the greatest sales secret, the greatest business secret, the greatest $1 million secret there is the ability to persist. Remember what Buddha said, the stream.
Pull it up.
In the confrontation between the stream and
the
the rock,
rock.
The stream always wins, not through strength, but through perseverance. So we're not talking about stalking here. Tomorrow I'm going to be sharing 4 hours on how to convert unsold leads, how to creatively persist over long periods of time which is what most people don't do. They never persist over long periods of time, so they end up with what? Leftovers, man. Nutcases, okay? Losers, no offense. I've been there. I've been one. I can say that to other people. People that say they want something and it won't complete it, okay? That starts with you and it ends with you, and tomorrow it ends forever for everybody that tunes into The Greatest Sales Secret. It's on sale right now for $49. Make sure you get it. At 2 p.m. tomorrow, it goes to $249. It will not go back to $49. So grab it while you can. And it comes with all these products up here. The 85-page ebooks, The Greatest Sales Pitch. I'm working on the book as soon as I finish here. The 10 biggest follow-up mistakes. The 100 ways to stay motivated.
Ooh.
You're going to love it, dude. It's live. Ladies and gentlemen, it's live. To your phone, to your tablet, to your computer. I want to be there. Elena will not be there, okay? I'm going to be sharing with you exact strategies so that you never appear to be a stalker. Because I never did to you, did I?
Never.
What did I appear to be? 26 phone calls.
Persistent.
And over time, did I become more and more attractive to you?
Yeah, but you safe pointed yourself to me first. You became friends with my friends. You didn't push. You were persistent in a very way that I could have it.
Now I got to wrap it around my little finger.
Don't
Okay.
remind
And that's
me.
how you ought to have your
Don't
business.
remind
That's how
me.
you ought to have your kids. That's how you ought to have your customers. That's how you should have your dreams. Everything wrapped around your little finger, man. You just rolling around town, just spinning your freaking life. Yeah! Take us out, girlfriend.
All right. Thanks for tuning in to the G&E Show. We'll see you next Wednesday. We're bringing it to you. The business of being married, stick and stay is bound to pay.
Thanks for joining.